Those who love North Texas have decided it's time to make history. We're conducting the second phase of our first capital campaign, and we need you. Hello, I'm Phyllis George. Let's take a few minutes to reminisce and to share some of the recent achievements that make us so proud of our university, the University of North Texas. More than 100 years ago, Joshua Chilton started a teacher's college over a hardware store on Denton's downtown square. That teacher's college is now the University of North Texas, the 4th largest school in the state and one of the 50 largest in the country.
And though when I went to North Texas it was a college, state college, now it's a university, I'm proud of that.
Pat Boone sang his way through school on local radio and television at a time when the Frosh wore beanies, the Moon Maids beamed, and Fesser Graham swung with the Aces.
It was the only entertainment that Shirley and I could afford, and I paid for the entertainment by singing with Fesser and the Aces, which in itself was a reward. I enjoyed that.
It was a time GIs got into school on the good word of Uncle Sam. Giesels and Kaglers rubbed elbows, and when Dean Imogene wasn't looking, they rubbed noses too. A lot of matches were made at North Texas.
We're both alumni of the university, and of all the many things that I brought away from North Texas were of value to me, of course, absolutely the number one thing was Martha.
Mike Bowlin, just a kid from the Texas Panhandle when he started at North Texas, is now the CEO and chairman of ARCO. His memories of North Texas include coffee cake at the Union Building and
of course now I was in that days of the push. That was the first thing you learned. You didn't have to wear a freshman beanie. You could if you wanted to, but you certainly had to learn to push.
By the time I went to North Texas, Volkswagen Bugs and flipped hair had replaced beanies and the push.
We're gonna have a new band shell, a chicken in every pot.
Yes, that was me, okay, riding in that Volkswagen. I was a Zeta, the Kappa 6 sweetheart, and campus beauty, and having the time of my life. That's when I wasn't in my elementary ed or speech classes. There are many wonderful memories, and some of my best friends are from my college days. North Texas is that great place so many of us remember, and so much more. It's a national leader in the development of programs for gifted high school math and science students. The Texas Academy of Mathematics and Science brings these students on campus for the opportunity to begin college work while still in high school. North Texas has one of the best music colleges in the world, too, and is building a world-class performance hall to match. And everyone knows the 1 o'clock lab band. North Texas has 7 Pulitzer Prize winners among its journalism graduates and the largest school of visual arts in the Southwest. Sculptor Jesus Bautista Moroles has work displayed from downtown Dallas to the White House to Japan.
One thing that I keep coming back to is my philosophy in art was pretty much molded at North Texas. The studios, you'll never have the availability of all those studios, you know, and all the knowledge that's there, all the teachers, all of that together. You'll never have it again. It's a prime time for grasping knowledge, and that's the place to get it.
More than a score of college presidents and vice presidents across the country count themselves among the mean green. And speaking of mean, Mean Joe Green says he was never really that bad.
I've been living that down for many, many years. I'm a nice guy. I've never been that way.
Now a professional coach, Joe was part of the Mean Green defense at North Texas in the 60s.
I was a raw young kid out of Temple, Texas, and played with a lot of intensity and a lot of enthusiasm, but I wasn't always going in the right direction. Herb Farrell was my first defensive line coach in college. He encouraged me a lot, even when I made mistakes, and that let me keep doing the things that I was doing with the type of intensity that in retrospect, I know is what allows you to be successful.
Gotta love it.